Right, the weather has certainly changed and summer feels like it is just around the corner. Now for me, there's a few things to do with bait and fishing in the summer that I like to sort of be mindful of. So here's my sort of top tips, if you like. First of all, boilies. Now, for anyone that's watched anything I've been up to in the last couple of months, 8mm have been my chosen choice. Now, not to say that 8mm will not work in summer, but I think giving them a big, healthier meal is crucial. So boilies play a huge part in my summer fishing, and as if this is the first full summer for me on mad baits, so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. I've had a few fish on this session already over boilies, so already the confidence is up. But for me, pea fish is going to be what I'm going to be using, and probably 15 and 18mm. I have started to use larger baits in the summer over the last couple of years, just purely because for me, that's a big hamburger for a carp, and it can eat that and it can enjoy the sensation, move on to the next one, and they can really, really enjoy themselves. Now, with my bait for summer, everything I do is prepped. Now, the second tip sort of beyond boilies is now prep. Now, when I say prep, I mean adding things such as liquids. This is a pea fish food dip. All of my baits, what I do is 24 to 48 hours before, I'll get them out of the freezer, give them a good old glug up in this, and I will just leave them soak in. I know a lot of people like to wash baits out and all that lot. What I like to do is pump as much attraction into those baits in the summer months. I want them oozing food signals. I want them pumping out flavour and attraction for the carp to home in on. Now, another tip is I am a huge advocate of pink, yellow and white, but in the summer months, I'll switch over to things such as these. You've got the skins hard hookers and a mix of skins wafters and matching wafters. Sort of a match the hatch approach. They said they've had a lot of time, they say, I'm not teaching anyone new here, they've had a lot of time of being caught on bright singles or bright things in bags or bright things over bait. I think giving them, when you're putting out that amount of boilie and amount of food into the water, give them a bit of food to put in their mouths as well. These skins hard hookers are going to be my go-to. I've got a pot here of all the mixed sizes, 12, 15s and 18s. And essentially it's a paste coated hard hooker. So immediately there's an amount of attraction around that hook bait, but then internally beyond that paste is a hardened hook bait that I know is going to stay out there for a very, very long time and not get sort of any nuisance fish attention. And then on top of that then, say, love a wafter. So skins wafters, yet again a wafter with a skin on, or just a plain match the hatch pea fish wafters is going to be what I'm going to go to. So good amount of bait, well dosed up, and then a food bait over the top. Now another tip is location. As always, location is always massively important. However, in summer, location plays a good part to sort of maximize on bites, and to do that I've always got these in my bag, PVA bags covered up. Yet again, inside I have got a matching hook bait, a little pea fish wafter, and the idea with these is if I see fish mooching around on shallow shelves, on bars, on areas, and I don't want to commit bait to those areas, I can wang out a PVA bag. A lot of people use these sort of in the early spring as a single bite, but in summer, when the fish are milling around and they're in areas where you don't want to necessarily spook them by leading up and baiting around, a PVA bag is deadly. So there's just a few tips. I said there's loads of things you can do in summer to maximise your catching, but I think giving them a good quality food bait, giving them something they want to eat, and matching hook baits really seem to come into their own in summer. And those opportunist tactics, take an opportunity, something off the top as well, floaters, you know, you've got the floating pellets, there's loads of options. So in summer, don't be afraid to mess around and find something, but I think by giving them a good quality bait and something they want to eat, you're onto a winner straight away.